everybody. Welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl. This is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Thursday, March 7th, 2019, and this is my FlossTube episode number 47. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So happy to have you. And if you're returning, welcome back.
Hi everybody, welcome to West Virginia. My name is Cheryl and this is my channel, Tranquil Stitches. Today is Monday, March 11th, 2019, and this is my FlossTube episode number 48. If you're new to my channel, welcome. So happy to have you. And if you're returning, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that little intro. I found a new toy. My friends and I were talking about speeding up the videos, and I thought, well, what if we slow it down? Oh my goodness, I have laughed until I have cried, y'all. I'm serious. That is absolutely hysterical. That is, if you're going to do an impression of a drunk person, that is the way to do it. It's so funny. I've slowed down some of Victoria's and laughed at her. I'm telling you, and she's laughed at me. I mean, we've had a ball with that. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. You know, just little things that make you happy. It's hysterical. Try it. I don't know if you can do it on your phone or an app, but you can do it on the, if you're watching on a computer, on the settings on the box, just click speed and you can slow it down or speed it up. It's hysterical. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good week. We've had some beautiful weather here. It's been in the 60s, and it's supposed to rain here and there for over the next couple of days, but not anything. The temperatures are supposed to be really mild. So I am so excited to get out and get my windows clean and start moving around outside, getting some windows open, getting some air circulating through the house. It's just, Penny is enjoying it. She's enjoying being outside in the yard and running around, and yeah, spring. It's beautiful. It's like the world's just waking up. So, what have I been up to? I have been working on kitting my Mania starts, and I'm doing a lot of smalls this year for Stitch Mania, and I've been working on getting them kitted up. If you haven't watched some of my older videos, I absolutely hate this process. I hate kitting up charts. I hate it. A lot of people enjoy it, but not me. I would rather just dive in and stitch and instead of doing all this. But once they're done for the year, they're done. So that makes me happy. But that's what I'm doing. I'm sorting and picking out charts, making my working copies, making my lists of what I need for each one, so that I can have everything in place. So I haven't decided how many I'm going to do this year. Last year I did 16. I did one every other day, so I could work on it for 2 days. And then if I missed a day, it was okay because I could start it the following day. That worked really well for me. I don't know what I'll do this year. I'm thinking maybe I'll bump that to 20. I'm not sure. I'm still working on plans, but are you working on your Mania plans? Are you participating? It's going to be a lot of fun. I've got, if everything goes as planned, I'll have 3 whips, 3 Mania starts from last year carried over to this year. So that's pretty good. And I will be working on those 3 on their birthdays for Mania. So that's automatically 3 off the board if everything works out. I've still got 2 more to complete before then. But that's kind of what I'm planning to do. So it's exciting. I'm starting early because I'm not going to wait till the last minute and get all this done, because I hate the process. So if I can spread it out, make it as painless as possible, that's what I'm going to do. So, okay, true confessions. Do you sleep with a stuffed animal? Last week I had asked you if you sleep with a stuffed animal, and I had said that if you answered the question, you would go into a drawing for this Elizabeth Weston Hands Across the Sea greeting card with a chart on the back of one of the motifs in the sampler. And the winner is Karen Davis-Macon. Karen said she does not sleep with a stuffed animal. So thank you all for your for your answers to your questions. I got so tickled at how many people said, does a hairy husband count? Does a furry husband count? That's funny. So, yeah, and some of you said your dogs and your cat sleep with you, and Sophie sleeps with me, but if I roll over too much, she gets tired and aggravated at me, and she'll go find someplace else to lay, but she does like to tuck me in every night. But yeah, that was a fun question. Now, I'm not going to ask a question this week. I'm going to take a break from that. So, Karen, if you will send me an email, my email's below. I think I already have your address, but go ahead and send it to me anyway, and I'll get your card right to you, okay? And thank you again, everybody, for participating in that. That was a lot of fun. Okay, let's do some bingo words. Listen, I mean, honestly, there's not many left in there at all. So let's see what we can get this week. The first one is number 26, Darling. Number 26, Darling. The second one is number 8, Cupid. Number 8, Cupid. And the last one for this week, it's hard to hold it and do it at the same time, is number 32, Crush. Number 32, Crush. Number 8, Cupid. And number 26, Darling. So that's the words for this week. Good luck, everybody. If you happen to match all 15 words this week, send an email to tranquilstitchesbingo@gmail.com with bingo in the subject line. Virginia will compare your words to what's been called. And if it's a good bingo in your first call bingo, you'll win a $25 gift certificate to the Cottage Needle. So that's that. Okay, I've been working, I was just here on Thursday, so I've been working on 2 whips since Thursday, and the first one is Little House Needleworks Chocolate Shop. I've had this one in my stash for a long time, and this is my 30-minute a day stitch for the Facebook group Cross Stitchers Journal and Daily 30 Sal. So that'll be linked below if you're interested in joining. It's just a group with you create yourself an album and you can post your progress pictures. That's all the group is about. So it's a place to post your progress pictures without aggravating the people on your news feed. But this is what I've been working on for 30 minutes. I got caught up because I was behind, but I got caught up this week, and then I'm now stitching 30 minutes a day. So there's my progress. I'm really, really enjoying this one. It's kind of hard to put down. Now, these that I have, if I had shown these back several videos ago, these are steering wheel covers that you can get at the Dollar Tree. And they work perfectly for grime guards. They're just $1. And they fit wonderfully. There's all different kinds, all different patterns, and some of them are velour, some of them are corduroy, but they're $1 at the Dollar Tree, and they work perfectly. So that's that whip. And then the next one I've been working on is a Mania Start. That my goal is to have this one finished. It's Plum Street Samplers Mary 2. Now you see the Santa is black, his coat is black, and his hat is black, and I changed that. I'm changing this one all up, but mine has red. So there's my progress on that one. Got a lot done on that one yesterday. So I'm really enjoying it. Now what I'm planning to do, I changed the snowman's hat is like the brown in the chart, and I changed it to black. And I will be stitching the sleigh in red as well. I love the little these I have to get that. The buttons on the snowman and his little face is over 1, and I just love the way Paulette did that. I adore the way she did that. It's so cute, so dainty. So that's my progress on that. That's the 2 whips I've worked on since I saw you last. Okay, I wanted to show you as well, last week when I did my haul, I didn't show you the new gas colors. This is tortoiseshell, the browns and greens. This is grape fizz, real pretty purples. This is something blue. This one's gorgeous. That's pretty true. The colors are pretty true there. And hold on a second. And the last one is Adzuki. Browns and like a rust, deep rust. Isn't that pretty? So that's the 4 new gas colors from Market. I was excited to get those. Okay, I received in the mail, I got a little happy mail this week. I received such a sweet little surprise from Diana Zaslow. She is Dee's Delights on FlossTube. Sweet girl. Love her. Wishing you a happy St. Patrick's Day. May luck always find you, laughter always cheer you, and love always embrace you. Happy stitching. Isn't that sweet? And inside, she tucked a skein of 904 and a glittery shamrock. Look at there. And she also made, look at this. She made this needle minder out of a little coin. Isn't that cute? It's a needle minder. And it says 4-leaf clover for good luck. A 4-leaf clover for good luck. Isn't that cute? So clever. Thank you, Diana. That was such a sweet little smile to get in the mail. Absolutely adorable. I appreciate that. And I also received Betsy, bird stitcher in Colorado. Love her. Absolutely love everything she stitches. She is stitching Houses of Hawker and Hollow with silk. She's stitching it with silk. She finished her first block this past week, and I am loving seeing that come together. She is just a joy. If you're not visiting with Diana and with Betsy, please go and do that. I'll link both of those girls below. They're wonderful, wonderful ladies. But Betsy sent me a package, a big old box. And this card, Plan a Happy Life. She made that with Happy Planner stuff. Love it. And she sent me, this is a painting I commissioned of my sweet Hamilton. I feel compelled to share it with everyone. Look at Hamilton sitting there. She's got a tuxedo named Hamilton. And this lady, she said that this was passed to her and she didn't want to use it, and she thought that maybe I would. And it blew me away. It absolutely blew me away. She sent me a scroll frame. It's a lap stand. And I wanted to put map on it and work on, but it was too big. But inspiration fits perfectly on this. It fits perfectly. I haven't worked on it yet. I wanted to work on getting it stretched a little tighter, and I'm actually working on the bottom. The bottom looks like the top here. I'm on the bottom, and I'm going to scroll that up so that I can go around that corner. But it fits perfectly. I love that I can just rotate it when I'm anchoring threads. I've always wanted to try one of these, and I am so excited to have one. So, thank you so much. I can't even thank you enough, girl. I really, really, really appreciate that. That's so thoughtful. She also sent in the box was this bag, Stitch in Time. And inside the bag was a Happy Notes which I've already put that to use. She sent me a book of colorful boxes for my planner, and she sent me St. Patrick's Day socks with owls on them. Look how cute. Oh my gosh, I can't even, y'all. This is so cute. Look at him. Look at him and the little sparkly shamrocks. Oh my gosh. Betsy, thank you so much. Thank you so very much. I can't. I'm overwhelmed. I'm verklempt. So this community, you know, the way we spoil each other and take care of each other, it's unlike anything I've ever seen. I'm so proud to be a part of this community. Anyway. Okay. Jen Lee, Quirks and Stitches. Jen Lee and her mother have decided that they are going to do the 24-hour Stitchathon. I don't really know what they're calling it. 24-hour stitching madness or something. I don't know. You'll have to tune into her. I'll link her below, and she tells you all about the plan. But she and her mother are doing the 24-hour Stitchathon again on the 5th through the 6th of April. So it's going to start around 4 o'clock on Friday night and go till 4 o'clock on Saturday night. And what the goal is for you to stay up and stitch 24 hours. I'm not going to be doing that. I can't do that. But the beauty of this is she said that she just wants you to commit to a number of hours. If you think you can stitch 4 hours in that 24-hour period, if you can stitch 8, if you can stitch 12, 16, she just wants you to commit to how many hours you want to put in so that you can hang out with them and stitch with them, which I think is wonderful because, you know, people work and people have different schedules and things going on, and they can still participate. So what she's asking is for everybody to contact her through a comment or email and commit to how many hours, and she has a prize. So I am definitely going to participate, and I'm not sure yet in what capacity. I will be committing to sometime during that 24-hour period to stitch with those ladies. So like I said, check out her last video and she'll explain all about it, and I hope you'll join in too, and we can have fun together. And speaking of joining, I joined the School of Magical Stitches and Literature Facebook group about a month ago as a spectator, and they let me come in and just kind of look around and watch because it fascinates me. I'm just fascinated by the whole thing. I don't know why. Why is that? I'm fascinated. I watch so many FlossTubers who are participating in that group, and it's just been so much fun to just watch them and hear them talk about their homework assignments and their participation and for their different, you know, their houses. What it is it's Harry Potter, and I'm not at all interested in Harry Potter. I never have been interested in Harry Potter. I've watched some of the movies, pieces of them. I know enough to be dangerous, put it that way. But the homework just intrigues me. And finding a chart that you're working on, a whip, that you can fit into that category for that homework and then earn points. You know what? I jumped in this morning. I filled out the sorting hat application. Well, first I went to Pottermore and took a quiz and to see which house they said that I fit based on the questions. And turns out I'm a Ravenclaw. And I was okay with that. Well, I really would have been okay with any of them because I don't really know much about them. But I really like the idea of the eagle and the whole backstory behind Ravenclaw and how they're up in the tower and they have a view of everything. And I was excited to read the description of that house, and I'm even more excited to participate now. Still not interested in the books, still not interested in the movie, but I figure, look, I stitch anyway, right? I stitch a lot every week anyway. And there are a lot of people in the houses I've noticed that don't stitch anything. They don't earn points. They're just kind of there. So, and then there's some that can stitch and do the homework when they can. They can't do it every week, but they do what they can. And I figure, you know, if I'm stitching anyway, why not try to meet those challenges and then just give my house some points? So That's kind of the way I'm thinking. I don't think I'd be a detriment. I think, you know, I could help, if anything else, you know, with meeting those challenges. So I've not been sorted yet. I asked for Ravenclaw, so I'm hoping that they can fit me in to that house. So we'll see. But this week's homework is stitch 300 stitches of something brown with brown thread. You know, when I saw that, I was like, are you kidding me? Because it has something to do with chocolate. Like I said, I don't know anything about the movie. It's Dementors and chocolate and appeasing the, I don't know. But when I saw it's about chocolate, I was like, okay, that's a sign I have to do this. So, I mean, I'm already stitching with brown thread. So anyway, and the second one, homework assignment, is stitch on a pattern with something with claws or talons. I'm stitching Hawk-Run Hollow. Wendy reminded me. She said, your map. And I'm stitching Map of Hawk-Run Hollow, which has a big old hawk on it. So there's my second piece. So I just have to put 300 stitches in map this week. So I'm sure I'll do a lot of forfeiting. You know, if you forfeit the challenge, you have to stitch double the stitches. It's a penalty thing. If you don't have anything that fits the category, you have to stitch double. So if they ask for 200 stitches, you have to put 400 in just any piece in order to get the points. So I figure I'll be doing a lot of that because I don't have a lot of whips that would fit into a lot of the categories, you know, with goblins and witches and ghosts and things like that. I don't have a lot of those going, but I do stitch a lot anyway. So the penalty stitches won't be a problem for me to do and, you know, earn some points for my house. So if that's something at all that you think you'd be interested in, go over and join the group. It's School of Magical Stitches and Literature. I'll link that Facebook group on the underneath as well in the show notes, so that you can, if that's something you might be interested in, and taking those challenges and making them fit what your stitching is, you know, it's just fun thing. I'm going to do what I can. So fun. So plans for the week. I'm going to stitch all my homework assignments. I'm going to finish Mary 2. I'm pretty sure I'll have that finished this week. And I still haven't made March plans, but I decided I'm not going to do that this month. It's already half over, so I'm just going to do what I can do. I do intend to finish Mary 2, and possibly, if I can get that done quickly enough, sorry for the traffic noise, if I can get that done quickly enough, I'm going to start working on my other Mania project that I have to get done before the 1st of May. So that's pretty much my plans. I'm taking my former mother-in-law, my friend, back to Bristol for a follow-up tomorrow. And at the same time, I am dropping Miss Penny Bella off at the vet. She is getting fixed tomorrow. So any good thoughts that you can send to her so that she can get through this with as little discomfort as possible. It's been years and years since I have had a dog fixed. I've had cats fixed, and she is a little ball of energy, and I'm kind of a little worried about keeping her as calm and quiet as possible so that she doesn't hurt herself. So any good thoughts that you can send to Miss Penny would be appreciated. But that's really all that I have planned for this week. I'm going to be getting a spring cleaning plan in place for the house, and I need to get that started. So I need to work on my lists and my planner, and I'm still doing my planner every week. I just haven't been recording videos, but I'm still very active in my planner, and hope to get a planner video up. I'm going to try to work on some bags this week. So it's going to be a busy week, but spring. It's happy. So until I see you again next week, I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope you're thawing out, and I hope that you enjoy the earth awakening and coming back to life. And until I see you again, happy stitching.